Yeah, good timing because it would have got real interesting in extra innings. Might have seen a few guys out of position there, but we had some big performances today. Flande, Lyles, Boone Logan. I rolled the dice, because we were limited. I tried to, trying to win the game in 9 innings. I know if we go extra innings, we're in trouble. But we kept the game intact. It felt like the game hung in the balance there in the 6th. And went ahead and got Flande, and he got a huge double play, gets out of the inning. Lyles gives us a big inning. Boone, outside his customary role, going through the entire inning and getting a couple of very good right-handed hitters. One of them maybe the best in the game. So a lot of big time performances.
How is Trevor, and would he have stayed in had you all gone to extra?
He would not have stayed in. No. I'm not sure how he is yet. The kid's having an incredible season, a dream season. I'm just hoping and praying he's all right. LeMahieu jammed his knee in the ground, twisted it up. So, yeah, I'm not sure about his status either.
Walt with Chad today, not his best stuff by any stretch, but he kept you in the game and ate some innings.
Yeah, we needed some length. Once again, that's been the story here the last 5 days. We've been pretty strapped, but Chad, he didn't have his best stuff, but competed like he always does and kept the game intact, and that's what we needed.
Well, it seemed like he kind of got singled to death.
Yeah, he wasn't hit very hard. He wasn't hit very hard. A lot of hits with eyes, but that can happen. It can happen here. There's a lot of space out there, and but I didn't feel like he threw the ball, too bad. It's just the pitches mounted up and the hits did too.
Getting back to Trevor, what's the concern, worry? What are you going to check out? Or what's going to?
I just hope he doesn't have a broken bone in that hand. Yeah.
Charlie has 5 home runs in 7 days. What can you attribute this power surge to?
I'm not sure. He can get streaky at times, especially with the power. He's got sneaky power, and not only will he hit some home runs, but he'll, when he gets rolling, he'll hit some long ones. Had one in Miami, hit some long ones here, but he's having a really good year.
109 hits this series. How crazy was this 4-game series?
Yeah, that was. I think crazy is probably the right word. Call a series like that the Widowmaker. I think 4 games like that, but I think that all 4 games could have went either way. You could have seen a 4-game sweep by either team. It ends up going 2-2, probably. Rightfully so, because I think all 4 games could have went either way.
Well, you made a double switch that kind of became a triple switch there when Bettis came out of the game.
Yeah.
And LeMahieu was there. You used two bench bats and then ended up actually pulling Flande after just 1 inning.
Yeah, because I wanted the option to maybe use Flande longer right there. I wanted to have that option. I wasn't sure what I was going to do yet. And then because it was a right-handed inning, I decided to go to Lyles. And I felt that Flande just going, throwing the few pitches that he did, he'd be available still tomorrow. I didn't want both of our long guys to go for any length of time. But yeah, it's a good question. I mean, at that point, I wanted the option. That's all. I wanted the option to maybe run Flande back out there. Decided against it and went with Lyles.
You were confident with Boone and Goldschmidt and well?
You know what? It got to the point where we weren't going to be able to piece together innings. Guys had to go full innings. We run out of bullets. We didn't have many bullets left. When Reynolds hit that home run, there wasn't much left out there. We had Mott. So yeah, that's not how I would have drawn it up. Having Boone go through all those hitters and Goldschmidt. But his slider is such a good pitch that he can get righties to swing over the top of it too. And that's what he did with Goldschmidt and with Weeks. He threw some really good sliders against those guys. So it was huge. Boone really stepped up for us there in the 8th.
Anything else?
Estevez, I think, only threw 1 or 2 fastballs. Is there a reason why he's going soft there?
Yeah, I think he made an adjustment there. I think the fact that his 100-mile-an-hour heater got hit out last time, it tells him that guys were geared up for it. And so he and Nick made an adjustment, and he threw some nasty sliders. And when you can't do both. You can't hit a 100-mile-an-hour fastball and hit his slider. You got to pick one or the other. And so obviously they were hunting fastballs as they should when the guy's throwing 100 miles an hour. So I think the slider exposed him.
Well, what kind of reception do you expect to see for Tula when he comes back tomorrow?
I think it'll be positive. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and should be.